Hello everyone, so I am on my iPhone right now. I am currently in Denver. I just made it to the Airbnb. I wanted to just like quickly show you around. Okay, so here is the kitchen. It's kind of like an attic apartment that's above shopping. It's like above a big shopping center mall type thing in not downtown Denver, but like the outskirts. And well, kind of the outskirts. And there's also a fire pit out here that we're gonna light later tonight. And yeah, here's the kitchen. Nice stove, nice refrigerator. Go into the bedroom. It's kind of small, but it's nice. There's me. Hi, I have my sun protective gloves on that I've been like wearing off and on for the past year or so. And here's the bathroom. There's me again. Oh, hi. And here is the shower. The shower is actually really interesting. It looks small from the outside, but then once you walk right in, it's still small, but it has like a seat right here. You have to make sure you don't bump your head on this sort of like attic tilt right there. Hi, okay, so I'm in downtown Denver right now. I'm in the bathroom, but yeah, this is, look at this. Cool. Okay, so I just went into the Union Station Hall and got an iced latte while it's snowing, because that's just sort of the type of person I am. I really think like I like checking out YouTube, like different coffee joints in different cities and trying their iced lattes. I feel like that's a good testament of whether or not they have good coffee. Okay, so it's not the best coffee in the world, but it's not bad either, so yeah. Okay, so I'm at Sprouts right now, going to go in. It's snowing really heavily now. It's gone from flurries to actual snow, but it's still kind of melting when it hits the ground. But let's go in and see what we can find. So this really intrigued me. This is grain-free cereal in Sprouts that I found because I love cereal, but it's cinnamon sweet potato, and it's made with things like pea protein and cassava flour. I'm really interested in trying this. It is kind of on the pricey side. I mean, it's $8, but here's another one. It's like made with egg whites and I think chickpea flour. It's high in protein, low in carbs. I really, really want to try it. It's another grain-free cereal because I feel like I'm addicted to cereal. But yeah, made from egg whites, which is really interesting, high in protein. Another $8 cereal, box of cereal. But I just wound up getting this Zevia, strawberry Zevia. I've never tried it. I also got this Lily's cookies and cream white chocolate bar, kind of like the Hershey's white chocolate. I'm really interested in trying it. It looks really good. Okay, so I just went into Ulta and I got these two ordinary serums. I'm not a super fan of serums just generally, but I got the caffeine solution for Christmas, but I can't find it anywhere, so I bought it again. And I also got the AHA and BHA solution, which I'm extremely excited to try out, but I'm waiting to read the research on AHA and BHA. I was reading a study in Ulta showing that the BHA works best at concentrations between 1 and 2%, and AHA, not in terms of concentrations, but actually may have some anti-aging benefits. So I'm interested in trying this out, and then I'll review that for my channel later. But I was using the caffeine solution like every morning and night for a couple of days after I got it for Christmas, but I just can't find it anywhere. I don't know like if I threw it away or like what happened to it, just like whenever I was traveling back to New York from Houston. But yeah, I'm really excited to try this and see if it does anything for the under eyes. Generally, again, I'm not a fan of under eye serums or moisturizers just because I feel like they don't do anything. But caffeine, there is some research to suggest that it may at least transiently help with under eye circles. I don't really have dark under eyes. I have lighter under eyes, which I think is due to allergies, like allergic shiners. But I'm interested to see like if after a couple of weeks this does anything, then I'll review it on my channel and just kind of show you what the research has to say about this product. Hi, okay, so I am in my winter gear and I'm actually really warm. Even though it's like 30 degrees outside, I'm extremely warm right now. Let me roll up the window. I also look kind of orange because I used a tinted sunscreen that I kind of made myself. It was the CVS Clear Zinc, and I added some like pigment drops to it for the iron oxide, like the blue light protection. I'm not sure if that disrupts the formula at all, but I look tanner, right? Like I look like I have like color in my face. I'm wearing my sun protective gloves like I showed you earlier in the Airbnb. Right now I'm sitting in the Sprouts parking lot, but I'm carrying with me the CeraVe SPF 30. I have this and the SPF 50. I'm carrying this with me just in case I need it to apply to my face while I'm out, or my hands, which I'm wearing these, so I probably don't really need it. But yeah, I just make sure I carry sunscreen with me. I don't keep it in the car, but this is a rental car anyway, but I don't keep it in the car generally because I don't want like the heat or anything like that to interfere with the formulation or the SPF. So yeah, also I have my trays on right now, Invisalign trays, so if that's impeding my ability to talk, I am sorry. But yeah, it's still snowing outside. You see the snow flurries, but I am really like hot actually right now because it's like I said, it's 30 degrees, but I have all these layers on. I have a wool sweater on. The blue is the wool sweater. I have a hoodie on, thick hoodie. I have this J. Crew jacket on, which I really like. I got this last winter at J. Crew in Manhattan, and I have my UPF 50 face shield neck gaiter type thing. It helps to really protect the neck as well as the face from sun exposure and UV exposure, in addition to the sunscreen that I'm wearing. And I also have, what else do I have? I also have like a black Under Armour shirt that's really thick and helps me retain heat, and it's also UPF 50, I believe. It's also universal protective factor, and I have my long pants on, so I'm really warm. I actually walked out this morning with a cup of coffee in hand, and it was like 28 degrees outside, but I was like extremely comfortable. So it just goes to show you can live in a colder climate, but you really have to make sure that you are layering up, right? Yes. So I have a nice fire on the balcony, on the Airbnb balcony, while overlooking the snow and the shops and the people down below. Oh, a nice coffee right by the fire, so nice. Okay, so I'm at True Kitchen right now in Cherry Creek. True Food Kitchen in Cherry Creek right now. I got this kale salad with steak. Don't judge me if you're vegan, I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's really good. It looks good anyway. Hello everyone, I am back from dinner. I had a very successful day today. It's my first full day in Denver. It is Saturday evening, so you're probably seeing this on Sunday, but overall it was really fun. I just got back from dinner, so I'm just sort of settling in. I'm drinking some hot peppermint tea right now. I've already taken a shower. I've already taken off my sunscreen and moisturized my face. I also put adapalene on my forehead, which is, I'll get into just sort of why I use adapalene and Differin and retinols and the benefits of that in a later video, but I wanted to just sort of show you how I packed all my skincare items in my carry-on bag on the plane, because it is a lot, and I kind of wanted to just show you sort of like what's in my bag. But I am coming to you from my kitchen, or from the kitchen in the Airbnb, because the bathroom is really small and the lighting's kind of good in here, so just bear with me. But whenever I fly, I generally do not check a bag because it's just so much hassle. I don't like to go talk to somebody, to a human being, and check it in, and I don't like to like have to wait when I get off the plane to, you know, get my bag from the carousel, the baggage claim. So I typically just take on a carry-on suitcase, like the maximum size allowed, and I take this Daub bag. It's kind of dirty right now, but oh, it's kind of wet too. I wonder if something's leaking in here. Oof, I hope not. I don't know. I think it was just like on the wet counter in the bathroom. But anyway, yeah, I take all of this, like, I don't think this is all that you can you even see that? There's a lot of bottles in here. It's basically 12 different sunscreens, and there's maybe a couple moisturizers in there, as well as my adapalene, but I'll show you all that later. But basically I take this and I cram pretty much all of my sunscreens, my moisturizers, and in there, because you can take 3-ounce bottles up to 3 ounces or 100 milliliters, depending upon where you are in the world. Yeah, so I also take these 2-ounce glass containers with me to put in my moisturizer, as well as my free and clear cleanser, facial cleanser. So I like these a lot, and they seal really nicely, and the blue protects from UV and light, which I really love. I can fit in a lot of skincare in here, like 3-ounce bottles of skincare. So I have my tinted dermatology tinted moisturizer, which is also my sunscreen. I haven't used this. I used this yesterday, but I didn't use that today. I used the hydrating sunscreen. I think what I did today, oh no, today I used I said that earlier. I used the Clear Zinc, CVS Clear Zinc, and then I came over and did like a CeraVe hydrating sunscreen, just the white sunscreen. And I also made my own tint kind of with that. I don't know if that F's up the formulation at all, but it's the Maybelline BB cream, which has iron oxides as well as titanium dioxide. So it provides UVB protection as well as some UVA. It's a broad spectrum SPF 30, but it's definitely not as robust and as the zinc oxide and just like a regular zinc oxide sunscreen. But this really camouflaged the tint, and I really like that. I probably will use that tomorrow, because tomorrow I go to Colorado Springs, so we're gonna be in the car for like over an hour and a half or so. I also brought the MD Solar Sciences tinted mineral cream, because this is only 1.7 ounces. I didn't realize you could take as many bottles as you could, as long as they fit inside a bag, which I was able to do with this one. And then I brought the Pyeongkang Yul Mild Auto Sun Cream, which I like to use as I use this as a moisturizer actually when I got out of the shower today, because it has some titanium dioxide in it, so it protects a little bit against UV and UVB, mostly a little bit of UVA, but it's definitely not a sunscreen you want to rely on. So I use this as like a primer before I put on a mineral sunscreen, just to smooth out my face and moisturize it, and then once it's dried, I put on the mineral sunscreen. What else did I bring? Oh, I also brought in another CeraVe sunscreen, which is the SPF 50. I really like these. These are very hydrating. So I have the 30 and I have the 50. They're very hydrating. This offers, a little bit more protection, a little bit more broad spectrum SPF and PA protection. So they're great, but they also leave a significant white cast. So I definitely try to mix in a little bit of tint with some pigment drops, or the BB cream like I showed you previously. I also brought the Gleeman face mask, because I need to apply that and use that in a video, because I'm reviewing this one in, I think, maybe next week or the week after. And I also brought the 3-in-1 Total Eye from Color Sciences. This is another SPF broad spectrum, can you even see that? SPF broad spectrum, focus, there we go. SPF broad spectrum sunscreen for just the under eyes. Spoiler, before I review this, I'm going to review this later. Spoiler alert, I do not like this. And it's like $45 like for this little thing of tinted sunscreen basically for your under eyes. And I'll review this later, so just hold your horses on that. And then in Sprouts, I don't know, I didn't really pack this, but in Sprouts I got this shampoo, which I used today when I took a shower. It's the Giovanni Ultra Moist Shampoo for dry, damaged hair. It's the best one I could find that didn't have fragrance, so I'm just using that as a travel size. What else do I have in here? I also brought this rosehip oil. If you remember reviewed this rosehip oil in one of like my earlier skincare videos. It is the, I can't really see what that says, but it's the Cligonic? I don't know. Cligonic, sounds kind of nasty. So I got that on Amazon, I really liked it. I also brought my Adapalene, which I got this at, I think I got this at CVS, maybe a CVS brand of Adapalene, which is basically a kind of like a low-grade retinol, but it's an acne treatment. I don't have acne, but I'm using it for anti-aging purposes, and it's definitely less, it's lower concentration compared to things like tretinoin, which is a prescription grade retinoid. This one, it's lower concentration, and there's definitely not as much evidence as we have for tretinoin, but there is evidence to suggest that this is good for anti-aging and collagen synthesis in the skin as well. Yeah, so I think I brought this Sunbum like travel size SPF sunscreen roll-on, which I'm not a fan of, but if you're in a pinch, you know, sometimes I just like apply it to the back of my hands. I try to apply it to the back of my hands just to like provide some SPF if I need it in a pinch. And then what else do I have? I also brought some razors, some razor cartridges, and a razor stick, I guess, handle, whatever you call it. And that's about it, I believe. Yeah, but it's actually a lot of sunscreens now that I look at it. I only brought one moisturizer because I ran out of the Ordinary moisturizer. And what I'm using is, I'm using like a Cetaphil dupe moisturizer. It's like the 16-ounce body ultra hydrating moisturizer. I'm using the Amazon brand, which was like $7, and I just put in a little bit in this 2-ounce, I think this is 2-ounce glass jar. So that's been really helpful, and it's actually really thick. Is there shea butter in here? I think there's definitely petrolatum as well as sweet almond oil in here, so it's very moisturizing. Yeah, and so that's basically what's in my bag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing sort of how I travel with all of my skincare items. It's definitely not a lot. I'll be adding in those 2 Ordinary bottles, the caffeine as well as the AHA and BHA solution. I'm currently not sold on that AHA and BHA solution just because I haven't really seen a ton of studies showing that, like, demonstrating its benefits. I think that there's some anti-aging benefits with AHA, and BHA may have similar benefits, and it's definitely exfoliating, but I don't know. But yeah, that's my weekend in Denver. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below and stick around for future videos. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'd love to have you here. I publish skincare videos every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as well as Sundays. And so yes, I will see you in the next vlog. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. So see you then. Bye.